Creative Crafty Dreamer. Well, this is what I like to dream about, is this wonderful, wonderful paper. So I am going to be doing a craft haul, talking a little bit about 2 Italian papers. I bought several designs of Stamperia and Ciao, and I'd like to show you a little bit about these paper lines. They are steampunk and florals, but they are amazing as far as their designs. And I buy several packs of them usually when I buy them, because there's only 10 double-faced sheets in any of the one pack. So I usually get at least 2, if not more, because I like to have something as a backup. Sometimes it's to make a mini album and then to save the rest of the paper so I can look at it. But so today I'm going to share with you a couple of these paper pads, and the first one is called Voyages Fantastiques. I have a hard time saying that. So one of the things to take a look at, though, is even on the front of this design paper, one of the things that you can do is you can actually use parts of these front pages so that you can use them for tags. You can even design a page around them. They're just beautiful. And one of the things they've started doing now at Stamperia is putting paper or design on the back of the front cover, which is awesome. And then they have these really neat cut aparts, and oh, the papers are so thick I thought there was more than one there. These cool designs, steampunk designs, and then they have on the back of the tags, they are beautifully finished so that you can put pictures in the back, or you can do some journaling in the back as well. And then look at this, look at these excuse me, the balloons here. I love all the timepieces, and the colors are great. And on the back of here is sort of a not tapestry, well, I guess it's kind of a tapestry background. And then the clock, the time machine clock is amazing. I saw somebody use this paper in a mini album, and they actually spread this picture across their mini album page so that they were able to capture all of the beautiful design. And on the back of here, we have a little bit of a simple design, and then a world map. One of the things that's so neat about this paper is that you can take some of these items and you can fussy cut out these items. You don't have to use them as full pages. And that's sometimes why I use or I get a couple different packs, because I like to do some fussy cutting on them as well. And then a side B of that paper. And then look at this. Look at this guy on the bicycle. And then another bicycle contraption here, and the gears. This could actually be cut up like different tags, or it could be used for whole pages depending upon the size of your mini album. And then on the back is our B side. And our train. Oh my gosh, look at that locomotive. There is nothing like a dream to create the future. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? And then we've got a nice plaid on the back here in the browns, and we've got some more tags here. So you can use these tags throughout your mini album, or you can use them as a full page if that's what you would like to do. But there's beautiful designs on the back for utilizing those tags. And then a paper with script and gears. And that's a nice embellishment too if you want to add some metal gears to your mini album. They're not too thick normally in a mini album page, so they work out very well as an added design trick. And then a map, a globe, and again our balloons. Look at this with the gears, timepiece, our wings. Adventure is waiting for those who dare to dream. It's my favorite word, dream. And looks kind of like wallpaper here, but I like all the tattered look with the tealish green in there. And then the timepieces, all the many different timepieces. So these actually, you could cut out some of these and layer them up to give some dimension to your page. Then we have some script on the back of here. And then we've got another design page, which is actually on the back cover. So that's really helping you to utilize everything that's in this pack. So I've got a few packages of that. One of the other pages or patterns that I got is the Spring Botanic by Stamperia. And this is also 10 double-sided sheets of paper. And again, the cover is so beautiful that you can use this for tags in your photo album, or you can use it for pockets, different ways to be able to use it. And look at that. The back cover is just beautiful. And then you've got this design here with the floral butterflies. You could use this as a whole page, but you could also use this as a page or pocket. There's even a border strip on here if you would like to use a border strip when you're making a pocket, if you want to do a border and then a solid piece of paper, giving your page a little bit more interest. And on the back of here, these greens and reds, just amazing. And then look at this, these tags. They're beautiful. Even with all the different bugs. I think it's because they're amongst the flowers. And then the back of those ephemera cards. Look at the little spider. Look at these florals. Aren't these amazing? The colors are just beautiful. The lavenders, the burgundies, the blues, the wispiness of the butterflies and the flowers, and the snail. Got a snail in there, looks good. And on the back of that paper, we have a simple design that looks a little worn out and vintage. Look at this vintage design. How amazing is this? I call this eye candy. Can you see why I like to make something with the packs and keep them? I like to just continue to look at them. Look at this. It looks like many, many different sheets of wallpaper with water stains or water drips on them. Really ages them, makes them look a little bit more vintage. And on the back of here, got kind of a wallpaper, old wallpaper design. And here come the bugs. Amazing how bugs can look beautiful. Oh, and the writing in the back is great. And look at this green. This green color will be very nice. It'll be very complementary to a lot of the other pages. And here's some tags. I've seen in mini albums with some of the crafters have actually cut these out and used them for tuck spots right along the edge of the page or along the side of the page. Sometimes I think that a lot of crafters, myself included, we stick to the square tuck spot or an angled tuck spot, and we don't do too much of a round tuck spot, and I think it would look really cute. And the back of that, beautiful flowers with greens. We've got a few more tags and frames. And the back of those are written words, and I think they're all in Italian, yes. And then we have this page. What a beautiful page. Look at these florals, the petals, the leaves. The words are even just beautiful, just looking at them. We've got another page here that some of the water designs. We've got a little snail up here. And the back cover again. We've got paper on there. So it's making use of everything that you have. I even saw on a mini album that somebody used this on, that they actually cut this part off and used both of these on the back of their journal or on one of the pages of their journals for a border strip. Really turned out well. So those are my Stamperia papers, and now I'd like to share with you a little bit about new paper that I just bought recently. It is new to me anyways. It may not be new to everyone else, but it's called Ciao Bella, and they have 24 designs or 12 papers in here. And you can see even these squares are beautiful. They could be used for in your mini album or traveler's notebook, or on the outside of a box if you're creating a box for your mini album to go in. Even cutting out just this as a tuck spot on one of your pages. Just beautiful. And on the back of here as well, look at that, and the florals. I'm not sure if you can see that floral. It's just beautiful. The colors are amazing. And this is probably one of the reasons why I bought this, because I love this little car here. And travel. I'm going to use either this one or one of the other ones that is travel related for a friend of mine. I'm going to make them, they're going to Italy in October, and I would like to make them a travel album. So I may be using this paper for that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Enjoy the adventure. And a nice bike in there. The letters. There's printing down here. Nice and plain, though, enough that it doesn't overwhelm you with too much pattern. Same thing along here with the letters. Tickets, map. Just beautiful. And our locomotive. And then we have something that's a little bit plainer back here, but with gorgeous colors, kind of burgundy browns and the flourish on there. Ooh, I like this. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. Isn't that the truth? Our watch. Looks like definitions in Italian. More on the back with the clock. Our scooter, welcome to Rome. Adventure. And on the back of here looks like some crinkled paper with a little bit of water stains. Nice cream with just a few hues of some different colors. And then we've got some tags here that are a little bit different. They've got a little more of the ragged edge to them, so they can look more vintage. Really nice. And plainer on the back. It's a graph design underneath, under all the wet design or the droplets. And then we've got some more tags and some words. Oh, what am I thinking? Sentiments or words. The only problem is that I do not know what that means in Italian, so I would have to look those up before I put them down just to make sure that I know what the words mean if I get asked. So, but nice ephemera pieces to cut out, or if you want to use the back as a plain sheet, you have that design there. And some tickets. Yay, tickets. Timetable, tickets. They're really neat. And again, graph paper with some typing and more tickets down the side. This is a neat sheet with, looks almost like old-time photos or Polaroids, capture memories. Look at that with that old-fashioned camera. Oh, and a clock. Oh, I forgot this, sorry. And then looks like newsprint on the back. And then we've got this clock. Very, very pretty. Nice wood design. And this is even a nice, it's almost like a burgundy, lavender, brown, black kind of mixture of yellows, but it's actually very quiet as far as the paper goes, so it would be good to go next to something that's pretty busy. And then this page, Time to Leave. I love these suitcases. These are amazing. Think about fussy cutting those out. That'd be great. And on the back, this is really neat too. Look at the stitching along the side here with the type. That is our packs of paper for the Ciao Bella. And that is called, it's called Ciao Bella. Paper Crafters. Time to Leave is the name of the paper. Sorry about that. I should have had the name written out. And this is, again, made in Italy. And I've got several different packs of this paper as well, because I'm going to be making a larger photo album of that. And then I saw this packet of paper, which is a little bit different than some of the other ones that I've gotten in the past. But I loved this paper because it reminded me more of winter versus Christmas. And I thought that it would be something that would be really nice to do for January, February, March, those types of albums. And again, you can use even the front of these pages. It's called The Sound of Water. And on the back of here, look at this amazing winter scene. And the birds. You can even see that on a page. Looking so nice. And then a frame with the birds. This would be a nice border strip that you could use to fussy cut out around it and frame in a picture, frame in, if you were doing a box for your mini album, you could use this as a frame around the top of the box or in the inside of the box. Would be just beautiful. And then the back looks kind of like an orangish, not orange, but more of a faded type of design on the back. And then we've got these beautiful pine cones and lanterns and our bird, of course, there. Cracking paint. We've got some music back here. More brick paint. And on the back of here, this actually looks like a knitted sweater back here. Almost like a sweater wall. And here we go with more pine cones and burlap, and then our squirrel, more of our cracking peeling paint, bit of a leaf flourish here. Really, really nice. Oh, and on the back of here, our lovely winter scene with our evergreens. Awesome. The papers are just beautiful. And then we've got a paper with the snowflakes on it, some writing, our deer, another scene. One of the things that I've not done personally myself with a mini album is done a scene structure across a page. And that's something that I'm going to try to do with these papers because there's so many with the scenes on them. Look at this. I love the snowflakes. I love snowflakes. Oh my gosh, look at this. When the snow falls, nature listens. The color of winter is in our imagination. Winter is the time for home. Isn't that the truth? I'd love to be home on a snowy winter day, have the fireplace on, do some baking or cooking, just spending time with families, playing games. Just beautiful. I love all the evergreen and the pine cones. Oh, and the music on the back of here. Just beautiful. Pine cones, and we've got some teal and pinky hues in there. Browns. Almost looks like a knot in a tree there. So this almost looks like some bark and music back here. Oh, look at this. Honeycomb. It almost looks like a honeycomb in the design. Some brick. Looks like some glued paper. And then in the back of here is a beautiful plaid with some embellishments, not embellishments, but other designs around the edges. And then we've got the tags. Beautiful, beautiful tags that can be cut out and be used throughout the mini album. And sentiment strips. Basically, the color of winter is in our imagination. Walking in the winter wonderland. Isn't that the truth? Gosh, walking in the woods when the snow is just fallen, it's so quiet and silent. It's amazing. And some more of the chipped peeled paint. And then we have a window scene with the books and bottles. The wood is just beautiful. This is a little different. Not that I don't like it. I like it because I like all the greens with the wood. I like that it feels like it's texturized. It's not really like a flat design. So I like that it has movement in it. And then we have this beautiful scene with, looks like snow falling and the birds landing with the trees. More. Even though it's polka dots, it makes it look like the snow is falling. Then we have another snowy scene with a well here, cabin. Oh, and look at this wonderful plaid. I love all the greens and the kind of a browny tone and yellows. Well, that's that paper pack from Ciao Bella. It is just beautiful, and I'm going to be using that and making winter albums out of that. And I have about 4 packs of that one because I wanted to use that for a mini album for myself as well as one to use at our cottage. The next one that I wanted to share with you, and I saw a beautiful album made with this Ciao Bella paper. It's called Codex by Leonardo. So all the papers in these packets are by a lot of images from Leonardo da Vinci. And beautiful hues and colors. They all look very vintage, very worn, kind of that aging, the yellowish, the teal designs. And the back of here, something fairly simple, kind of a white hue with the teal in here. And then our clocks and gears. I love clocks and gears. And then we also have a flying machine with some numbers across there. And whoa, this looks like a rusty old page, but it really has a lot of depth to it because of all the images along the edges. And then we've got designs from, as it says, the Da Vinci Code. I've never seen that movie. Did you? I wonder if you've watched that movie, if it's a good movie to watch. And then we have some other designs I would assume are from Da Vinci. And more pictures on the back, some leaves, gears, clock. And our hot air balloon. It's awesome. With the lock, or keyhole I should say. Wonder if these are other inventions by Da Vinci. And there's like a corner piece there and here. And in the back, kind of a dark wallpaper. Very nice. Ooh, look at this teal color. Greeny teal, I guess I should say, with all the gears and the inventions. And then on the back, very rusty and green and with the nails. Oh, it's just amazing. Rusty. And I have to say this is probably one of my favorite photos because I love the picture of the young lady in here. Looks like it's a picture of a book. Maybe it was Da Vinci's book or what it would look like. On the back, we have, almost looks like a honeysuckle, not honeysuckle, but beehive. Cells of honey. Kind of fits that color in there as well. Got the teal brown writing. Oh, and look at these tags. Wonderful, wonderful designs. The Mona Lisa. Wish I could read that. A lot of this is in Italian, but it just looks beautiful. The writing is just amazing. Leonardo with the gears, different designs, writings. And this is a little bit of a brighter green with some rust in there, browns, writing, gears. Oh, and the horse. Just beautiful. Look at that. These paper has so much depth and dimension to them. They almost feel like you can scrape off that paint or that rust. And that writing looks so old and vintage. And this paper, lots of darker greens in here. The horse looks like it was some pieces from a lot of the pages put together on this page. And then more of the rust, and again, the tearing along the side of the pages. Oh, I didn't realize there was a bigger page with her on here. This reminds me of the movie, the new Cinderella movie that came out, that was a little bit of a different, where she went to the ball as with wings. She was like an angel, just beautiful. And the back of that looks like kind of old-time water. I was gonna say waterfall, but it's wallpaper. And some more of the ephemera pieces that you can cut out. One with the gears and the different designs, the hot air balloon, and the back is just a solid type of paper. So these are the items that I've bought recently for papers, so you can expect to see some mini albums, traveler notebook, some different designs that will be coming up. I thank you so much for sticking with me and watching through these beautiful papers. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything that you would like to see me do, if there's something in particular you would like done, whether it's from cards, whether it's mini albums or traveler notebooks or different types of a box covered in papers. Let me know what your ideas are. I always love to hear that, and I really appreciate you taking the time to stay with me today. And I guess the biggest thing is remember that your dreams are only dreams until you put them into action. And once you do, you will find amazing things in your life. So have a great day, and thank you so much.